Now, Meghan Markle has announced that her Confessions of a Female Founder podcast, well, it's going into hiatus. Is that the same as it's never coming back, Kinsey? Why is she resting this particular project?
I know you're so concerned about this. I know that do we need to take a moment?
I won't sleep tonight.
This will be hard for you to process, but Meghan Markle claims her Confessions of a Female Founder podcast will be going on hiatus, allowing her to focus on her other projects like her reality TV show and her As Ever brand. Now, I think that this is her being dishonest. Newsweek reported that the podcast came into the Spotify charts at number 24 on April 10th, 2 days later after its release. The publication states that archived versions of the site show that April 12th, it had dropped out of the top 100. Confessions of a Female Founder was not an analytical success. Of course, she's going to put it on the back burner because if she doesn't, we're going to constantly remind her of what a failure it is, along with a lot of her other projects.
Now, she has appeared on someone else's podcast and she made a number of revelations. Take us through those, Kinsey.
Well, one of the questions that the host asks is if she could rewrite her public narrative from scratch, if there's anything she would do differently. And she responded, yes, she would ask people to tell the truth. I mean, what? Classic Meghan blaming others. When asked if she ever gets angry, she said peaks and valleys. Her dear friend Serena, referencing Serena Williams, told her years ago, a lie forever. 8 years is a long time, but not forever. She also said it's okay to say no. Girlfriend, we know you're like the poster child for quitting. You lasted in the royal family for 17 months. You just told us you quit. You're quitting your second podcast, basically. The poster. What happened to American Riviera Orchard? Obviously, you have no problem with the word no, but she's clearly upset with others making money off of her because she complains about how her influence in fashion, how it was weird to watch other people make money off of the things she wore, but also criticizing people using affiliate links around her children's clothing, which I think you and I have actually discussed. Meghan having affiliate links for Catherine and William's children on her new Instagram. So it's just massive hypocrisy. Well, you know, something we've come to expect from the Duchess.
Well, yes, if Meghan wasn't being hypocritical, I don't know what she'd be doing with her days. Now, let's talk about Derek Dixon. He's suing Tyler Perry for $260 million over alleged sexual assault and harassment allegations. What's the heart of this? This is a massive lawsuit.
Yeah, so in court documents, Dixon claimed that the pair met while Tyler was he wanted to audition for Tyler Perry at Tyler Perry Studios, and they meet at an event in 2019 where Perry allegedly picked this guy out of the crowd, and he claims he was given a role at this event that required frequent conversations with Tyler Perry, and he includes some of those text messages in this documentation. The conversations are pretty icky. Never forget, this is Lily Sussex's, Meghan's daughter's godfather. He denies the allegations, but he says that Perry initially promised him career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his own pilot. He casted him in some of his shows, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, and battery, and professional retaliation when Mr. Dixon did not reciprocate Perry's unwanted advances. But I do want to stress that Perry's counsel calls the lawsuit a scam, and it says that this person's just trying to take advantage of Tyler Perry. So calling it a shakedown, we'll have to see how all of this unfolds. Watch this space. But you're right. This is very damaging for Tyler Perry, who has created an empire for himself in Atlanta.
Well, yeah, he's not just a movie star or a writer. He's a mogul. He's one of the big players and friends with Meghan and Harry as well. They seem to be involved in every story we're covering tonight. Now to a new report that has Brad Pitt still having strained relations with his kids with Angelina Jolie. This is very sad, Kinsey, that these children are estranged from their father. Do we know why?
Well, it's because the divorce was so vicious between Brad and Angelina. Angelina has claimed that there was, a physical assault that was investigated and nothing ever came to fruition out of that on an airplane. Us Weekly claims that Pitt carries a deep emotional weight regarding his family. He reportedly only sees his youngest two children periodically. The Insider alleged that the rest of the relationships are strained. Some of them have dropped the last name Pitt as adults and in their profession in the entertainment industry. So this has to be hard. And of course, he's having to deal with a lot of these stories circulating right now. He's got a new project coming out, but also has a beautiful young girlfriend that he can take on the red carpet to distract from some of the past.
It's a bit of a distraction, but if your kids aren't talking to you, nothing can be worse than that, I'd imagine. Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time.